get you. I'll be right back anyway. Look at this guy. Out of nowhere.
You guys gonna go do a pool?
No.
He's doing a
reaction video. It's different.
Oh, reaction.
Maybe you can get a ride along after I get back because there's car seats.
I like the baby Recaros.
I would say that, but I think she's ready to roll once we get back.
You.
Yeah.
Until next time.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
You get one.
All right.
He looks so excited.
I am.
He's like, oh my god, it's a running V5.
I know, right?
It is like a new, interesting. Oh, look, there's still plenty of coffee and donuts. I'm still snagging some. That E46 Racecar right there. It's a built S52.
Yeah, I was showing. Which way should we go out of here?
Take a right. Sorry. We'll go left and then we'll take a right.
Oh shit!
That's Alan Whitaker's.
That thing's clean as hell, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Damn. Yeah, you picked a good one there. All right, which way?
Take a right. Well, I don't know the best place to go.
Yeah, I was trying to think somewhere I'm not gonna get arrested.
Like, do you want to do a loop around 37 or I don't know. Because like there's 37 to the right and 81 to the left.
I'd say 37.
Okay, we'll go to the right here, and then we're gonna when you get to the end of the street, hang a left.
This is a one-way, dude.
Oh shit! Pull in this parking lot up here.
I was just gonna turn around right here.
My bad. That's all on the reaction video. You can edit that out later.
I'm gonna send it to you, and you can edit it.
Edit. I don't know about editing. I just want to see if your clutch control was really good or not. Seems to be okay.
Sending me down a one-way street.
It's all
that
good.
is not getting edited out, by the way.
Edited? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It's edited shit, man. So the 4-to-1 diff makes a big difference?
Yeah, in the dry, it's not too bad. When it gets cold and the tires are cold,
yeah,
it'll get squirrely. And if you hit like an elevation change in second, it'll get a little bit squirrely. And if it's raining, it's just fucking scary.
So, you said the other day that you thought that your clutch let go?
Yeah, I did a launch with my brother.
Do you think it's
held?
spinning? Because Joel's car spins.
No, it wasn't even pulling it. It spun through first gear and it held.
Yeah.
I shifted in a second, and when I let off, it really lunged, and I was just thinking we were accelerating so hard in first. And then when I put it in second, I let out the clutch, and as soon as the boost hit, the RPM attack just shot up, and it wasn't pulling, it wasn't going, and it wasn't doing anything.
That's
but
odd.
I don't know if I
We're gonna go straight, and then we'll take like the next right, a left, a right, and we'll stay straight there.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I pushed the clutch in too far and then was on the gas before it had a chance to re-engage.
Oh, right. No, we're gonna go straight. Sorry.
Because I talked to Jared. I think it's Jared.
That's an industrial park. I always forget it's there.
Huh?
That's an industrial park. I always forget it's there.
Nice. Is it Jared that's AMD?
Yeah.
Or I think it's Jared. Yeah.
No, Jared, Van Duven.
Yes.
LM spec. And then.
Oh no. Yeah, that's right. Justin or. I can't fucking remember. I know him when I see him on Messenger, but Jason. I sent him a message about it, and he said the only time he's heard of something like that is if people are using no lift shift and they don't have the timing set right, and the power comes back on before the clutch has a chance to engage. So I was thinking maybe I pushed the clutch down too far, and was back on the gas too soon.
Dude, I know
I've never had anything like that before, but then again,
I know the factory travel is a good amount.
Oh, this is like an inch.
Yeah.
Like disengage, back out.
Nice.
But that's the thing that I don't get is why the hell would it hold the first gear launch just fine? Like a launch. I mean, I got the rev limit set at 4,200, and
that seems appropriate.
It spun all the way through first gear. Like
spinning isn't winning.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
One thing about the RSX, I miss torque. I miss it.
Yeah, it's all high end.
I miss it so much. We're gonna go straight here.
I know what you're talking about now. Ooh. You ever get that when you pull up in an intersection, like on the like after driving the highway, and you hear a car knocking or something, and you're like, "Please, Lord, please don't be mine."
Yeah.
I gotta save it before we actually can go. ruled out yet, but I'm pretty sure because it'll do it at high idle here and there, and it doesn't look like the blow-off valve is opening. Yeah, I remember cops used to sit out here all the time.
Oh, yeah.
But that's what I posted the video of, just trying to see. I should have just sent the message to Steven, because then, like, well, we'll edit this out, but like, Boomer's like, oh, what about your AFR? It's like, dude, it's open loop, and it's not a wideband. Like, that's totally natural operation. AFR narrowbands can't actually measure well, so they swing rich, they swing lean, they swing rich, they swing lean. That's how they work. Like, it's not that. And I started reading up on it, and the RB26 guys, it's a big problem for them. Well, not a big problem, but it's what happens to them when they get a turbo that's too big, or just bigger than the displacement to give a consistent flow until you get up there. So the thing is, sucks if it starts doing that, I can't roll on the throttle because it'll just get worse.
Oh,
I gotta actually let off and then punch it.
Like it's doing right now.
Yeah. But it's annoying because it'll start to build boost and then it'll lose. So it's like I gotta, it's kind of getting to that on-off. Well, there's nothing I can do. The RB26 guys, they put a pipe to merge the manifolds from each turbo, and that equalizes the pressure, and that supposedly takes care of it. But that's unrealistic
to, like,
for me.
wrap it around the gun.
Yeah, which direction we go at? I think, right?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Alright, here we go.
It's a little bit slower, mine. God damn, dude. Yeah, this thing's not slow. It is not slow. Yo, that's sending me to jail in no time flat. Good God. I want to play B5 games so bad right now. Alright. Motivational video number 1 for getting the laser gun is mostly complete. Ben did a full build of 55, and then from 55 to 55, followed by a 30-year shift from 55 to 55.
Never accelerated.
Not one time. We accelerated Earth behind us. Dang. I'd put that about, 500 horsepower.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Like,
well, the weird thing is,
maybe only 4.
It gets faster with each gear.
I can't wait.
Like that's I've never had something like that. Like,
take this exit.
first gear is so misleading because it's like, okay, and then you get in second gear and it pulls harder, and then you get in third gear, it's like, holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I approve of your message, sir.
I don't know. I think anybody's crazy to say that these are too big. Because it's like, yeah, you don't get power until 4 grand, but you still got a damn solid power band.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't watching your tag, but you had plenty of.
I'm shifting before 7.
In that run from 55 to 55, you were. I mean, there was a lot of power bands there. There was a duration of pull.
Yeah, I'm shifting before 7. I think I've been doing it kind of by feel. I was doing it by like 68.
Dude, I could see where heads would be absolutely beneficial on these turbos.
Yeah.
But I would not say that they're needed.
Well, that's
Like,
and that was kind of my
the
thing.
Is like, how far are you really trying to go? That's a lot. You've got a lot.
Yeah, it runs pretty good.
I don't know. I'm not an expert. I'm not an expert butt dyno guy, but that's an official a lot.
Well, and I was talking to who was I talking to about it? Craig last night about it. Because I sent him a couple copies of logs. I was like, your intercooler's working pretty good. I was like, these are back to back 2.38, 2.37. Back to back on the same stretch, going the opposite direction. I want to make sure I had a nice level.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, that's great. Because it's like, didn't lose anything on the second run. But I told him, I was like, yeah, I thought these turbos would be more restricted with the R6 housings, but the results I'm getting aren't far off from GT28 RS turbo builds.
We absolutely have to redo the hamstring with Race Force video, because I think it's gonna be the exact same result, just the speeds will get much quicker, much faster.
get the fueling done, man. That was actually the first time I've pushed it in fourth, and we hit like
55.
55. Yeah, we hit 55. But I was actually surprised. That holds pretty good. But I'm really close to getting rid of the methanol because it makes it a bitch to tune. Huh?
I said I can see where a passenger really slows you down.
Oh yeah, horribly. But yeah, the methanol, it's like it makes it rich when it comes on, but then there's a lean spot before it really starts to spray because I had to pull fuel so it doesn't go crazy rich, and then it's like, but then since the spray is consistent, it starts to lean back out in the top end. So I'm really getting to where I might just either ditch the methanol altogether and
you're on E85.
Yeah, and do the rails and big ass injectors because I'm just getting sick of dealing with the methanol.
I'm planning on. I will probably never put meth on the laser, and I'll run it, do what I can on 93, and then if I need more.
Yeah.
But
well,
I'm pretty convinced the F21s with the new wheels and stuff, they're capable of 375 with the wheels all day long.
Oh, yeah.
On straight 93.
Well, yeah, they were even the old ones, at least through the manual, they were putting down about 420 on 93, from what I heard.
I want to keep it conservative because I can't keep spitting trans until somebody I know helps me build another one.
That or just swap it to a manual, man. I mean, I know you're dedicated, but how much money are you going to throw at it before you just do something that you can drop in and go?
I'm trying to see what the results of William Rob's setup is. I mean, he's really like blazing some trails. Did you
see that video that I posted
what, the beer
yesterday?
Run?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see that guy? It's so much work. When I said I did a hone, rings, and rods, and I was like, it's not anything compared to what it could have been. And that's one of the things I'm trying to see what can be done with a stock setup, because everybody's like, oh, you need this, this, and this, and it's like, fuck you bitches, I didn't even take my heads apart.
Right. Like, yeah.
I slapped in rods. I did a 3-stone hone where everybody's afraid of that too, but that's all I was taught to do in school, so that's what I did.
What
3-stone instead of the ball hone. Like I did a real hone.
Like, so my naive, just explain what the difference is.
We're going this way, right? All right, so, we're going to the right?
Yeah.
So the ball hone has individual balls, and it follows any irregularities in the cylinder.
Okay.
But it's not going to correct a cylinder. It's just going to scuff up and take the glaze off.
Okay.
Because it follows these irregularities.
Right.
The stone hone is a flat stone, so it will actually straighten out anything.
I got you.
But you can really screw it up with a stone hone if you don't know what you're doing. So that's where everybody does the ball hone.
I got you. It's
yeah, I did the stone hone.
Do it right or do it easy.
And I was nervous because I had tapered cylinders, and I wasn't sure if this thing was going to make noise or burn oil.
How's it doing day to day running?
It's great. I got a fucking oil leak because I tried to reuse my valve cover gaskets. They were practically new, man.
Ben,
fuck you.
Ben, look,
I knew better. I know. It's one of those times. I know better, but I did it anyway, and now I'm kicking myself. I put all new
OEM gaskets everywhere in my motor and did everything like the way it's quote-unquote supposed to be done. And I still have a fucking coolant leak.
Yeah, they just want to leak. Oh, I got a coolant leak too from that one heater core hose.
I think you put that one on, not me. Just kidding. I don't know.
I'll say no. I'll put them both on.
Oh man. So my brother texted me. It's like, so do you want me to put your turbos on this time, so they won't leak? I was like, yeah, okay. You bring your.
He's never installed a turbo though, has he?
He like.
Which one are we going straight?
Gonna go right.
Go right.
Sorry, my direction giving skills are not adequate. He like mounted one on the manifold. He was like, I put it in, dude. That's like the easiest part of the whole job.
That's the first step.
Like,
people do that for photos all the time when they haven't even got a turbo on their car.
Right. And so, anyway.
It's getting that crush washer torque right. That's the name of the game.
And that's exactly the game I'm playing with right now. Because you can't get a torque wrench in there. You know, you gotta have like. Dude. I do have one of the flexi joints, but I'm not gonna use a torque wrench on a flexi joint. That just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, that's one thing that I told a couple people about. Like, there's one guy that was going back and forth, and he actually I talked to him for weeks, and he finally went and he's ordered these turbos because he was going back and forth. His tuner told him, he was like, well, I want to go with the ball bearing because they're not proven yet. I'm like, there's only one other K24 car I know that's putting down numbers like mine is, and that's Stefan's. and he's got the RS4 cams.
And valve work. It's Boomer's old car. And Boomer had, I think, built heads. I mean, I know he had valve work, but I don't know if they reported.
And I told the guy too, I was like, I'm on stock heads. I'm at the same boost pressure as him, with pretty much the same intercooler setup, and I can turn it up to 38 PSI. And I'm only at 30 right now. I was like, there's still a significant amount left on the table with these turbos.
Yeah. This is a very, very good setup.
And the stock fuel grill, which is scaring the shit out of me, I'm not gonna lie. Every time I get on it, there's this thought in the back of my mind that I'm gonna melt a piston. But it hasn't.
You think about that lean cuisine?
Yeah, it's just me listening to the internet again. It's like I really see no reason to think that it's gonna be a problem. I do believe that the methanol is keeping it together.